Whoop, you got a sneak peek. Happy Friday, friends. Hope you've all had a great week. Welcome to my later night live. And if you happen to be watching later, welcome to the replay. My name is Robin, and I'm with Robin's Egg Blue Creations. I'm also an independent designer with Chat Couture. If you are looking for easy to clean, easy to use, and inexpensive DIY projects, you are in the right place. So once you hop on, say hi in the comments, or once you hop on the replay, definitely say hi. Tell me where you're watching from. I do want to let you know I'm live in 2 locations this evening, so if you hear me refer to a comment that's not in your feed, that person may be viewing and watching from a different platform. I'm just going to turn the music down a wee bit more. And as always, let's do something fun here. If during the project you like what you see, definitely feel free to give me some hearts. Feel free to give me some thumbs ups. I would greatly appreciate it. Spread the chalk love all over Facebook and YouTube. And as always, tag your crafty friends and invite them to watch along with you. That just helps me get in front of new eyeballs, and it helps new people find my channel, and I greatly appreciate it. And it doesn't cost you a thing, so thank you, thank you, thank you. With that, let's go to the comments. I see that Jason is watching from the other side of the door, and he says, it is the weekend. Woohoo! Anybody got any big plans this weekend? It is officially my birthday weekend. My birthday's not till Tuesday, but in Robin fashion, it's starting this weekend, so yay me. And with that, I think I'm going to go ahead and get started. This may end up being a 2-parter just because we're going to have to watch a lot of paint dry. Oh, you know what? I didn't even stain this thing. Whoopsie. Well, we'll get as far as we can. Yeah, we may be, well, we'll see what we can do. I'll go ahead and I'll just change a few things up on the fly and we'll get it done. So with that, let's get to our project. So let me actually share something with you. I fell in love with a door hanger from Doodle Dots. Let's make sure you can see that. And I have been wanting to do one of these scarecrows for a while. She sells the template. She also sells the blanks. You can also get the blanks at Kitchen Confetti, and I will link that below after the video. But you can cut these out of 1/4-inch plywood. They're super cute. They're like one of the most popular door hangers, especially for fall in the door hanger painter community. But just look at all the different patterns. I love them all. I want one of every pattern. And so I've cut a few door hangers in my life. It's not my favorite thing to do. But let's do it this way. Oops. That didn't work. There, let's do it this way. So I had a bunch of scrap wood that my husband and son found for me. So I decided, instead of cutting it, actually I don't like that. Sorry about that. This way you can see all of it. I have these big pieces of scrap wood. These were actually shelving, and they are a little less than 11 inches by 24. And I thought, you know what? I have all of this scrap wood in my garage, so let's do a Doodle Dots scarecrow. So I'm going to take this template and we're going to make this the scarecrow. And so I ordered the paper template off of Doodle Dots website, and I do have that linked below if you want to check that out. So we're going to go ahead and paint it. I may add a little bit of chalk couture to it later, but let's get this bad boy painted up. And I apologize, I meant to have it stained ahead of time, but I didn't. So we'll get out our trusty antique wax and we will faux stain it. I need to get some. Wait, I have some already out. I need to get some gloves. And then I think I'm going to cheat and try some baby wipes instead of a paintbrush, and we'll see how that goes. So let me get my wipes out. Actually, let's just use some of these. We'll see how far it goes. So you can do this with a paintbrush and wipe it off, or you can do this with a baby wipe. We'll see if we need to wipe it off. I need a receptacle. Let me just see if I can do this and not make a mess. So I'm just going to pour a little bit out into my wipe. I just mainly want that's going to add too much moisture to my wipe. Or to my board. That's adding a bit more moisture than I would like. So we'll do it the old-fashioned way. We're just going to roughly add in our faux wax or a faux stain. Let me get a paper towel. Not for sure where mine went. Okay. So how's everyone's week gone? Any big plans for the weekend? We'll just do the front side tonight. I won't worry about painting the back or the sides tonight. This will be fun enough to watch. I'll be taking a few more fall things to Raised Rustic in Ellsworth. If you haven't been over there, I highly encourage you. It is such a cute store. Olivia does a great job with merchandising the store, and she's got a great eye for displays. And if you need a unique gift, that is a great place to go. If you need Hallmark cards, they also are still the Hallmark retailer. They are there in Ellsworth. Okay, I'll have to get my hair dryer out to get this. Actually, I'll let that sit while I paint the brim of his hat. Okay, let's put that over there. We'll get his little brim. This is just a piece of aspen, I think, that I bought from Menards. I usually use this stuff to brace my glued edge boards that I buy, because those have a tendency to split if they fall over. But I decided to cut this up, and I thought it'd make the perfect little brim of his hat. Kind of a big paintbrush for this little job, but at the ends. Jason's giving me an update on the Jayhawks. They're still up 20-16. Woohoo! There's life in our football team yet. Like I said, I'll come back in later and paint the back side after I have it glued on. Glue it on. Okay. Let's throw that out. Take those off. And if I don't clean up as I go, I'll end up wearing all of this. Over there. Let's get a hair dryer out. and see if we can speed up the drying process. Oops. Okay, I also want to check something. Anyway, speed up that. I'm just trying to speed up the drying. Okay. Let's see if I can get this dry. Let's go over a few things while it's drying. I just want to remind you that the color of the month is called Jolene, and it is, as of this morning, it was still available. I checked, so it's kind of a shimmery cranberry color. So you can unlock the ability to purchase Jolene, the color of the month Jolene. That sounded doesn't sound very appropriate. You can unlock the ability to purchase the color of the month with a $75 order. And you can order up to 3, I believe. And it probably will sell out before the end of the month. So I'm actually really surprised that it's still available. Also want to remind you about the Club Couture kit for the month. It is the Pumpkin Pie Size B transfer. And it comes with an ink single. It comes with shimmer copper. It also comes with a navy blue half apron, and that I believe is $21.99 a month. There is a 3-month minimum commitment, but you can cancel at any time after that 3 months. And then I think that one's over, so I can delete that one. And then I also just want to remind you about our Perks program. So the Perks program is kind of like, well, it's kind of similar to Amazon Prime. So as a Perks member, you pay $20 a month, but you also receive a $20 a month product credit. So in craft math, that's basically free. And then you always get 30% off of whatever you purchase. You also get to join the Couture Design Studio community. And then you also receive exclusive promotions. For instance, today, all designers and Perks members received a gift of $13 in design dollars just because it was Friday the 13th. So as a Perks member, you would have received that in your account. So that was a nice little perk. You've also noticed that some of the past specials for are the percentages off are a bit higher for Perks members than they are regular customers. So it truly does pay to become a Perks member. And so if you want more information, I can certainly share that with you. Hey, Miss Ashley. Jason's laughing at my craft math. It is truly craft math. I mean, you have to pay for it, but you automatically, the same day that your monthly fee hits, you also get your design dollars in your account. So you basically get your $20 back. So it definitely pays to be a perk member. So Ashley, we are making a Scarecrow. I've purchased this template from Doodle Dots. And I want to show you, just because they're so pretty. I'm going to share my screen with you. And these are some of the, I think I showed you some of the Scarecrows earlier today. But just look at all these different patterns. I still have to decide which one I want to do. I think I'm leaning toward, if I can find it. Actually, I was going to make it just like my pattern that I have. It's going to make it kind of sort of similar to this. Okay. I'm going to let that kind of dry on its own. I think that's mostly dry. So I kind of want to figure out. I blew up one of these just so I could kind of see. You can't see all of that. Where his face is going to go. I think I might bring it up some. I don't want his hat too big, but okay. So I think I'm just going to roughly, let's put that there, just kind of as my guide. So I think I'm going to paint his face with cashew, and I think I'll paint his hat portion with plaster, and then I think I'm going to do pool and pumpkin on his hat brim. So I'm going to put this to the side. I'll put it down here. And let me know if my fan noise is bothering you, or if you can hear it. It's kind of hot in here, and I turned on my fan. Okay, so let's so this is I love Waverly chalk paint. It's one of my favorites. Get quite a, I don't think I'll need all of this, but mine's always a little thick. So I'm going to add some water. Let's get a paper towel out. I'm going to kind of do my little rustic paint technique. I'm going to dab a little bit off. Actually, just for safe, because I'm going to go wild. And I think I'll just stick that up there too. That'll help. Because I tend to get a little wild with my paintbrush. And I'm not going for perfectly covered. I want some of that base wax color to show through. I might have gotten too much out. Ideally, I probably should have let my wax layer dry a little bit, because this will probably turn, my paint is probably going to absorb a lot of that. Color, but that's okay. I think that looks pretty good. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's put that back in. Ashley says it's her favorite paint too. She primes her pens with the Waverly White. I didn't realize that. Ashley makes gorgeous glitter pins. They're so fun. I'm going to put this back in. Okay. I need to figure out. I'm going to throw that out. Now we'll do the top side. I need a different paintbrush. So I'm just going to get a new brush. I have a foam brush over here, but they're not my favorite, so try not to use those. Okay, so let's flip them around. I'm gonna actually, I don't need to do that. I think I'll just take that one off. I think I'm just going to dry the top part. Real quick. And then for the most part, that's dry. Put that up there. Okay, so let's get this one out. It seems a little dry. Get another. Oh, it's like hard as a rock. Luckily, I think I have another one over there. We'll just hold on. I pulled this one out. I forgot. We'll just use it. This is a really old folk art warm white. I'm trying to use up a lot of my old paint, so we'll just use that. I think that's going to be too much, but that's okay. I can always put it back in. So we're going to do the same thing. And it's just a little lighter color than this. Might be covering a bit too much. I can always sand off some of it if I need to. Plus, I think we're going to do black stripes up here, so just basically a really quick color wash. Okay, I think we're good. Let's actually... I'm just going to remove that and we will need that. But that line is super crisp. When I want it to be super crisp, it isn't. And when I don't care, it is. Go figure. That'll mostly all be covered up by the brim of his hat, so I'm not terribly worried. Let's put all that over there. I think, minus the hat brim, which I may not, I'm not going to focus on that. Well, let's go ahead and maybe paint that. Feels dry. That way we can get the base coat. Do I want that color? Do I want a darker color? I don't know if I want a darker color. I think I might want a little bit more green. Let me go see what my colors are. I'll be right back. That might be a better color. So I pulled out agave. I think I might like it better if it's not totally dried up. It's not, but it's close. This one was one of an original color. That I bought. I'm surprised it's not dried up. I think that'll look better with the orange. Okay, now I gotta find another paintbrush. I'm going through all my paintbrushes tonight. Good thing I have a bunch. I like these chippy brushes for this distress. Oh yeah, I think that's going to be a better color. Okay. I think I'll just do the top side of the brim. Because you probably won't see much of the bottom side. Okay. Just get some of these edges. I think that looks really good. Very rustic. Perfect. Let's put that back in and we can start working on his face. Okay. I feel like I have every jar of paint. And she says that's a pretty blue. Jason says love it. I do too. I don't use it enough. It's gonna look pretty. And then I'm gonna do orange polka dots on top of it. Okay, so I'm gonna put this to the side over here. I'm gonna flip this guy around. And I can't find I think my, what's it called? Graphite paper is out in the garage. So I just got some chalk and I think this will work. So I'm just going to put chalk on the back side of my paper template, kind of where it is mouth down here. And his cheeks. I mainly just want to worry about where the outline is going to be. Let's see if this works. So I've got, you can't see it, but I've got chalk on the back. Let's put this just so I kind of know where I'm going. Raise that up a bit. Okay, I'm going to tape it down. And then I'm going to use, I could probably use my pencil, but I'm going to use a pen. And I'm going to draw around I can kind of see it. You can't see it, but I kind of can. And actually, if you want it darker, you could even use a pencil, which is probably gonna, in this instance, is gonna work better. So let's try that. We'll go back around. Still can't see it very well. I can, but you probably can't. So there we go. There's his eyeballs. Mainly because I can't draw a straight line to save my life. This at least gives me a guide to follow. Oh, I can't see. It's not very well. Oops. So I'm going to do his cheeks. Oops. Must have hit a knot. I can still kind of see it. Probably shouldn't be doing this with pen, but at least on the wood. And I'll come back in and do those little marks after I paint the cheeks. Okay. It didn't work as well as I planned, but that's okay. It's still done. Okay, so I have black over here. I have this orange. I don't have a pink in chalk paint, so I will get some paint from over here. I'll figure out what pink I want. Kind of like that one. The more brighter and obnoxious, the better. And then I need some. I was not prepared for this. Some paintbrushes. Brushes. Okay. Knocking everything off. Okay, so I've got paintbrushes. I probably need some more paper plates. Sorry, I'm kind of talks down 3 late. And we're probably going to lose. Darn it. Okay, so let's do the cheeks first. Hopefully my pink will cover all that up. So this is Dragon Fruit by Deco Art Americana. Let's try this one. Ooh, it's runny. Okay, so we'll let that one down. Trying to thin out those edges a little bit. Now I got to paint the other direction. Get some of my excess paint off so I don't end up with that big paint line. You probably can't even see that. And actually, if it doesn't cover up my paint line, I'm still going to outline it anyway, so I need to not worry about the paint line so much. It's looking cute already. Okay, we'll let that dry. And then let's work on, oh, I hope this, the oranges kind of dry. I'm going to add a little water to that. And a little more water to that. And I might be getting, I don't know if that's going to paint well. Let's see. If not, I'll grab some acrylic paint. Lord knows I've got plenty. Add some more. I love the way this chalk paint covers. Sorry, I'm quiet. I'm kind of concentrating. Okay, put the orange away for a little bit. And get out some black for his eyeballs. And this one, I have every brand of paint possible. This is just Apple Barrel multi-surface in black. boy, I'm making a mess. I think I'm wearing more paint than he is. Brief. Got blue paint all over me. Okay, let's get this. I think that will work. Okay. Just get some more black. Get some black paint. Try not to get my hand in the pink or the orange. So, if you had to choose one holiday between the two, would you prefer to decorate for fall or Halloween? If you only could choose one. Although, why choose one? It's no fun. You know, his eyes aren't totally the same, but that's okay. I think while we're waiting for paint to dry, let's just kind of need to see. I guess if I'll just use the same stupid fly. Jason says Halloween. I'm going to use the same tape line I had before. I'm going to flip him around while all this face paint is drying. And we'll work on his hat. So, and she did. These are vertical. I just got to decide whether I want to do vertical stripes or horizontal stripes. And I think I want some thicker tape. That might be too thick. I think this will work better. Okay, so let's bring our hat back in. Do you think I should do vertical or horizontal stripes? Ashley says Halloween. And do you prefer spooky Halloween or kind of whimsical Halloween? I think I want to do vertical stripes. So I'm going to put another piece of tape right there. Kind of lets me know where to stop. Okay. I think I want to do vertical stripes. So I'm gonna, oops. I'm going to lay this one down here. I'm going to use this for spacing, which you could be wonky with since this is like extreme hand painting, you can totally be wonky with your stripes. Ashley likes spooky. It's not going to work right. Actually, let's try something else. Let's try this as a spacer and see what happens. May not work. I think it'll work. Actually, it works perfect. I couldn't have done that better if I'd tried. It's going to look a little wonky with our, we'll have larger black stripes than we will, or white stripes than we will black, but I'm kind of okay with that. Okay, put that away. We'll get one of these out. And we'll just start painting our stripes. Okay, let's give those a dry. Let's, oh, I just got pink in my black. I'm actually going to flip it around and we'll dry his face. Hopefully not get black all over everything. Okay, that's hot. I'm going to turn my fan off. So my fan's starting to dry out my paintbrushes. Okay, so let's just do another coat. Bring in our orange for our nose. Ooh. It's definitely the late night. The late night live. 9:30 is late for me. I'm going to turn into a pumpkin at 10. I think after I get this, oops, wrong paintbrush. I'll probably do his face or his eyes, and then we'll check on his stripes, and then we may call it a night, and then we can finish him tomorrow. Oops. And if you go outside the lines a little bit, don't worry about it, because we'll be adding an outline. I think his face, I love his pink little cheeks. Let's see if we can. And then I'll probably use a marker, a paint pen, to finish his mouth out tomorrow. Those actually look pretty good for one coat, but we'll add one more, and then I'm going to call it a night, and we will come back for part 2 tomorrow. I still have to finish a tassel for one of my football signs, and I clean up this mess. Okay. I think I'm going to go ahead and pull off the tape. We'll see what that looks like. I may stick on my hair dryer. Let's check. I'm going to turn it around and see. I don't know if I like those stripes, but let's put his brim of his hat over and see. Yeah, I think they need to be thicker. I'll figure it out. Yeah, we'll have to fix those. Hey, Miss Amanda. I was just finishing up, but let me show you what we're working on. I'm working on this Scarecrow. So we painted our piece of, this is literally a piece of, what did I say, 11 by 24 scrap wood. So I painted them all up. I drew it on his face. We were working on his hat, but I don't think I like his stripes. I think they need to be thicker. And then this will be his hat brim, and we'll add polka dots to that. Orange polka dots. Jason says he's cute. And get him all jazzed up. So I think we'll go ahead, since it's almost 9:45. I still have to finish something up to take to Ellsworth tomorrow. So we'll finish him up tomorrow. Ashley says he's so cute. Just wait till we add all the little, see, like this guy has little tick marks, and we'll outline his face, kind of like this one, and add some, give him some raffia. But I gotta fix that hat. I don't like the hat, so I think the stripes need to be bolder. So we'll figure that out. Ashley says she can't wait to see what he looks like done. Well, stay tuned this weekend, because I will, we'll get him done tomorrow. We'll get him done this weekend. So, okay, with that, I'm going to go ahead and hop off for the evening. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Let me put my face on. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I will, we'll bring you part 2 tomorrow, so be looking for that. I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.